something where you just like, you know, like having faith, right? And just like you just take it one day at a time. And I said, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna give it a go. So every time I got through the wedding challenge and you got to another challenge and you accomplished it, it started to change me and it strengthened me. And I mean, during this movie, I got separated from my husband. We're divorced now, but it's all good. That's life. That happens. It's with all love. But certainly, I can't look back at this and not think that it was a time to change my life, because it did. You know, since then, so much has happened, but that will always be the thing, that moment that you remember that the turning point happened. This is supposed to be a fun interview. It's my fault. No, I'm jet lagged. I'm emotional. But this movie, yes, respect and honor are very important. Obviously, I'm sure everybody would say that. But I guess the question is, how much further do you want to bring that in your life to really respect and honor everyone? What does that mean? Like, you know, I guess that's what I've been just dealing with a lot lately, is like, just what is the truth, right? And you're told one thing your whole life, and then you can change your mind and be more loving, embrace more people, truly, you know, think outside the box, you know, open your heart, and then respect and honor means something else, because I think everybody would say, oh, I respect and honor, but I guess I challenge myself, and I would challenge people to push that boundary to things and people that you normally wouldn't, you know.
Listen, if you can't trust your own guardian, who can you trust, right? In the movie. All right, now, despite the fact that Corona's life was filled with sorrow and pain, and by the way, your name did mean cursed in the Orc language, which you didn't seem cursed at all in the movie, though, I have to say. Right, you seem very blessed. Every time there was something about to happen, it didn't happen. Right. You're still a warrior in the movie, the character. Now that's a powerful message.
I have to stop, because you know what, that's really interesting, because you know what, that's not the name she gave herself.
Right.
That's something to think about. That was a name given to her, and she, what did you say?
I said because she was happy.
Yeah, but that's my, you know, that's, yes, and I think that that's the thing, is that somebody gave her that name. That's not the name she chose for herself. So you can choose your own name, right? And you can choose not to be a victim. You can choose not to be cursed and not to give over to it. Now, it's going to be much more challenging when they just call you cursed at the beginning. We all know that. but you know, anyways, yes, I think it's a powerful thing to think about.
But you can't define what you've been defined as by other people.
Yeah.
And so what do you, that's a powerful message for our youth that's growing up in rough circumstances today. So what, away from this whole entire movie, is the message that you think viewers should take, especially our youth?
This is what I think is exciting about this film. This is what, I loved movies since I was a little girl, and I loved playing make-believe. That was my favorite game growing up. And I always thought the best movies were the movies that you fully escape. You got the full escape, right? Because that's what I really think art's meant to do. Art's function in society is to give people a breath and a release from their life. But if you can do that and somehow move somebody's heart, mind, and soul, then that's really something. And I think that this film is one that, especially with young people, because they won't really know what's happening, they'll have more compassion, which is I think the world needs, is to see that there are no boundaries, there's no borders, and you know, when this movie ends, you don't think that war is a good thing. It's a fun ride. You want to see what's coming next. You know, we're all in for the drama and the thrill, but you can't help but say that war does damage, and takes lives, and creates tragedy. So in that, what is the opposite of that? How do you not have war? You have to have compassion, and you have to have love. And I know I'm old softy that way. I love love. I really believe in that. I just think that it's always the answer. It's true.